today with the whole array of things that I have to get through. I'm going to do echoes so I can get to those that were most requested. So um, that is my plan today. I will try to get a video done a day for the next 5 days. And I will try to get as many concerts out of the way. Like, I want to get the wall concert out of the way, the complete concert out of the way. And also, there's so much more to Pink Floyd than just the concerts and the songs themselves. They have a lot of history. I've been reading so much history on Pink Floyd through you guys. I do not listen to Pink Floyd on my private time. I want this to be a joint effort with you guys, with me, going through Pink Floyd. So through all the messages that I receive from you guys through the comment section, I'm getting all the information on Pink Floyd. I'm not doing any independent studies on my own. I'm getting it all from you guys. You guys are showing me who Pink Floyd is, what they were, what they spoke about, what they did privately, what were the infightings and stuff like that that I knew nothing about. I'm getting all this information from you guys. There's a lot of things that I can go through, but I will say this though. I did see a couple clips uh, that Roger Waters did, and I saw a couple clips that David Gilmour did. As far as me doing independent research on my own, but never had I gone through like complete analysis of Pink Floyd as a group. So I'm getting that from you guys, and I really appreciate all the information that you guys are giving me. But without further ado, I want to do Echoes for the person that urgently asked me for Echoes, Echoes, Echoes Live in Pompeii. I believe it's Pompeii, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So I'm going to get to that right now. Let's see what we get out of this song coming up. Headphones.
Next business.
Well, I guess it's the end of that. Right. That part doesn't seem like it's supposed to end right there, but that's the end of it for this particular clip. Maybe there's a wider range, a wider range of that sequence that they just did. Absolutely amazing. It seems to be that there's another part to it, to Echoes. That was absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. The solos, oh, man, dude. I know that that goes further. I know that that goes further. That was a display in musical artistry that is impossible to be compared. That was sometimes you are put in a position or put in a place to whereas you are unable to explain anything at all. Everything becomes inexplicable, becomes like alien. Like you have to be a space cadet or something. Like part of like the Marvel characters or something. Like you have to be like Magneto or Thanos. I mean, like these guys are snapping their fingers and annihilating everything. It's like it doesn't make any sense. Like I'm usually a person that has words for things, like able to describe how I'm feeling or to put things into a matter of a fact way. I'm like I'm like I'm stunned. I don't know how to explain this. I do not know how to explain this. So complex. Do you believe that Sid Barrett had a touch in these lyrics? Because it has that fanciful. It has that fanciful touch to it. You know, Roger Waters. He has a fanciful touch too. You know, Dark Side of the Moon, Animals, and The Wall. I don't know which record Echoes came from, but or if it's just the album itself is called Echoes. But like the body of work that I'm listening to in regards to Pink Floyd is one of the most wide-ranging intellectual structures placed in music. There's so many tools, so many bro. It seemed like my mind is going to explode. It seemed like my mind is literally going to explode. Like this is absolutely insane. This is yeah. This is absolutely insane. Like I'm trying my look. I guess one could say that there's some things in life that you have to let express itself. You have to give it its own space to express itself and let it speak for itself. because my ability or even my attempts at trying to explain the brilliance, the manifold presentation, the absolute structure of Pink Floyd as a group and personality and musical talent would be as I'm trying to explain the construction of a star. You know, it'd be all theoretical. Me just guessing. Like, this could be the situation, that could be the situation, this could be what they're doing, that could be what they're doing, or this other thing could be it as well. I'll be talking like a nonsensical idiot, some type of charlatan. It wouldn't make any sense at all. A person would be completely lost in a wilderness of greatness, trying to gather up the resources there and bring them back to a company of people that are trying to ascertain what is this that they have just witnessed. Absolutely mind-blowingly good. Um, I really appreciate all you guys that have tuned in with me, stayed with me this whole time. Um, I'm just so happy to be back, though. I mean, I was missing you guys. I was like, man, when am I going to be able to get back online so I can talk to my company of people that I've been with, that's been so friendly to me, so loving towards me. So many comments, so many good attitudes, so many structural points of view that I'm able to build upon, so many foundational points of view, I meant to say, that I can build upon with structures of my own thoughts and understanding. Um, just like a wonderful group of people. And I was missing you guys. I was really missing you guys. And like I said, I'm going to have a person that I choose by, I believe, Wednesday, who I will give the drawing to, the original drawing. And I will have a way for you other guys out there and gals out there that have been with me this full, complete time. It's going to be very, very nice the way you'll be able to obtain it, if you choose to obtain it. Um, it's just been one of the most fascinating rides ever. One of the most fascinating rides ever. This has been absolutely incredible. Words are sometimes useless in these types of cases. The ups and downs, the ebbs and flows, the ins and outs. Absolutely spectacular. So many suggestions, so many wise ways of trying to explain Pink Floyd that I've been reading, that I've been listening to. Just so many bright people that have so much information, which is very essential, very on point to Pink Floyd. It's just absolutely incredible. A company of people that are, I'm talking about you guys, the company of people are so smart and intelligent in the comment section. Very smart and intelligent. I'm telling you that right now. Um, but without further ado, I would like to say to all those who are not subscribed, I will really appreciate your subscription. So please decide to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and leave a like, leave a comment below. Let me hear your thoughts. I mean, this is very amazing today. I can't even front, pretend, or hold up a facade to say anything differently than what I've just said throughout this whole presentation of this particular show that I've done. You guys have been wonderful from the beginning. I mean, and y'all still are great till this day. Been with me, taking up for me, having all the stuff that I need to know in regards to Pink Floyd, and I'm gaining more and more information. And I want to say this, I forgot. Rick Wright, Richard Wright, I believe his name is Richard Wright on the keys. Wow. David Gilmour on the guitar, incredible. Yo, this is like the vocals, like just insane. Just insane. The vocalization, like the drummer, Nick Mason, is just the harmony of everything going together. I keep going on and on. I went back into it even. Like, it's just like, what is going on right here? What is going on? What is going on? Like, yo, I don't even know how to end this, man, because I'm still in a state of shock and I don't want you guys to miss this. Because sometimes I end the show and I'm still going through like a contemplative state after having gone through all the songs. This is absolutely amazing. I'm telling you that right now. You guys have invested a lot of time in learning Pink Floyd, and I can see why. I can see why. It's just, it's another, one person said in the comment section, you have a life before Pink Floyd, and then you have something that happens totally different after having heard them. And yeah, I can see how that could be the case in many regards. So it's just been an amazing ride so far. So until next time, deuces.